Good evening po. We are going to discuss pollution with the group members of Fule, Nahe, Panargayo, Tierra, and Veloria. The list of contents is the introduction of pollution, its definition, causes of the issue, effects of the issue, how badly are we affected by pollution, and the resolutions. Pollution is an important environmental issue that impacts all areas of the world. Pollution is the introduction of harmful materials into the environment. These are the cause of unfortunate effects on the environment. The effects of pollution are global, touching every area on Earth. It's not just an environmental issue, but a challenge for human health and our well-being. By understanding it, we can take meaningful steps to reduce its impact. The harmful substances are called pollutants. This can be natural like volcanic ash. However, pollution can also be produced by human activities such as trash and runoff from the manufacturing sectors, leading to significant harm to the quality of air, land, and water. Both natural and human-made pollutants disrupt the balance of the environment, causing significant damage to the air we breathe, the land we depend on, and the water we use every day. Understanding the sources of pollution helps us focus on reducing its harmful impact on the planet. When pollution enters the waters, they pollute the rivers, lakes, and oceans, damaging aquatic life and making water dangerous for human use and consumption. On land, heavy metals, chemicals, and plastic trash are a few examples of pollutants that diminish soil fertility, change ecosystems, and taint ground resources. Resolving this problem is essential to providing a more sustainable and healthy future for all life on Earth. Resolving these pollution problems is essential for a healthy future. By protecting water and land, we ensure cleaner resources, balanced ecosystem, and a safer environment for all living beings.
Cause of the pollution. Pollution comes in various forms and it affects both environment and human health. It's one of the most serious challenges we face today, mainly caused by human activities. Air pollution. It is primarily caused by vehicle emission, which release harmful gases like carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxide into the atmosphere. Factories also contribute significantly by emitting smoke and chemicals during manufacturing process. Additionally, the burning of waste including plastic and other materials release toxic pollutant into the air. Another example is water pollution. It occurs when untreated industrial waste such as chemicals and heavy metals is discharged into rivers, lakes, and oceans. Garbage dumping, especially plastic waste, further contaminate the water bodies. Runoff from farms which contain pesticide, fertilizer, and animal waste also contribute to the pollution of water sources. Another type of pollution is soil pollution. It happens because of improper waste disposal, such as dumping plastic, hazardous chemicals, or electronic waste on land. Overuse of chemical fertilizer and pesticide in agriculture introduce toxins into the soil. Industrial activities such as mining and factory operation also release pollutant that degrade soil quality. And the last is the noise pollution. It stems from constant sound of heavy vehicle traffic, construction project, and industrial machinery. Urbanization and modern development have increased noise level, creating disturbances in both residential and natural areas.
In the Philippines, pollution has significant environment and health impacts. Air pollution causes respiratory issues, acid rain, and reduced visibility, particularly in urban areas. Water pollution harms marine life, spreads diseases, and affects the fishing and tourism industries. Soil pollution decreases crop yields, contaminates the food chain, and damages the ecosystem. Noise pollution leads to health problems, disrupts wildlife, and lowers the quality of life in densely populated areas. Here are among the effects of the pollution that were listed above. Air pollution. In the Philippines, causes respiratory problems like asthma and bronchitis. It leads to acid rain, which damages the crops, forests, and water resources. In urban areas like Metro Manila, smog reduces visibility and affects daily life. Next slide, please. Water pollution harms marine life, causing coral reefs to die and fish populations to decline. Contaminated water sources lead to waterborne diseases like cholera, putting public health at risk. The fishing and tourism industries suffer as a result of polluted waters. Next slide. Soil pollution reduces fertility, making it harder to grow crops and affecting agriculture. Contaminated land can introduce harmful toxins into the food chain. This pollution can also harm local ecosystems, threatening plant and animal life. And lastly, next slide please. Noise pollution leads to health issues such as hearing loss, stress, and heart disease. It disrupts wildlife, affecting their communication and migration. In densely populated urban areas, it reduces the quality of life for residents.
The Philippines is severely affected by pollution, impacting the both environment and public health. Air pollution causes widespread respiratory diseases, particularly in urban areas like Metro Manila, where smog and poor air quality are common. Prolonged exposure to polluted air also increase the risk of heart diseases and premature deaths. Vehicle emission, industrial smoke, and opening burning of waste are major contributors. Exacerbating climate change by releasing greenhouse gases. The health and economic burdens caused by air pollution are felt nationwide, with children and the elderly being the most vulnerable. Wait lang. Ma, water pollution devastated marine life, kills coral reefs, and spreads diseases through contaminated water sources, endangering coastal communities and industries. Polluted waters also disrupt the livelihoods of fishermen and reduce access to clean drinking water. Rivers and oceans are often clogged with plastic waste, further harming aquatic ecosystem and contributing to flooding during heavy rains. The degradation of water quality also reduces the potential for ecotourism, a key income a key income source for many coastal areas. Soil pollution lowers agricultural productivity and introduces toxins into the food chain, threatening food security. Over time, these over time, this contamination can lead to barren lands and permanently damage ecosystem. The improper disposal of industrial and household waste, along with the overuse of pesticide and fertilizers, worsen soil deg- worsen soil degradation. As the agricultural lands become less fertile, farmers struggle to meet the growing demand for food and intensifying poverty in rural areas. Next slide, please.
Resolutions to minimize the effects of environmental issues. Next slide. First one is to promote renewable energy resources. Transitioning to renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydropower can significantly reduce air pollution by minimizing reliance on fossil fuels. Implement government subsidies or incentives for households and businesses to adopt clean energy technologies. Promoting these types of energy sources can be a big step in the right direction. This way, it's cleaner and we won't run out of energy sources. Next one, please.
Second is to improve public transportation and encourage eco-friendly alternatives. Invest in efficient, low-emission public transport systems like electric buses or trains to reduce air pollution. Encourage biking, walking, or carpooling by providing incentives or creating safe infrastructure for non-motorized transportation. These steps go a long way, minimizing harmful chemicals to our environment. Next one, please. Last is to strengthen environmental laws and awareness campaigns. Enforce stricter penalties for industries and individuals that violate pollution regulations, particularly air, water, and soil pollution. Conduct educational campaigns to raise public awareness about the importance of reducing pollution and how individuals can contribute. It's important for people to follow them because if there are only a handful of people that are aware, the others who are unaware would cancel out the good that we are trying to do. Next slide, please. And that marks the end of our discussion. We hope you picked up some lessons from this and thank you for watching.